Greetings, it is I, Dreadscape Gaming. I know, I forgot to put my model up. I was reading something, and I had a little bit of a brain fart. It's fine, I'll be up in a minute. How is everybody doing today? On this Friday, we survived till Friday, Dread Knights. I don't even know what to tell you. It's been a day, to say the very least. It's been a crazy day, to say the very least. I'm here. Let me move myself over here. Alright, yeah, it's been a day. Dread is kind of tired. I've been reading a lot of stuff that's kind of a bit of a downer today on the internet. I don't really want to go too much into it because it's not really necessarily stuff that pertains to my pond. I usually try to stay out of things that are not pertaining to my pond, but in this particular situation, the only thing I'll say is, yeah, I did read the news about Hollow Stars. Looks like it's for the Japanese side of things, but I'm assuming that's eventually going to trickle down to the English side of things. It's unfortunate. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. It makes me feel very negatively about stuff that's, going on there with the company. It's one of those things I've always kind of made the analogy that it's like a bunch of people on a tiny little island, and you tell them to go build a boat, but you don't give them the wood or the materials that they need to be able to actually do what's necessary to be successful and to be able to get off that tiny little island that they're put on. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating to see it from an outside perspective. It's frustrating for the fans of Hollow Stars, particularly JP side, as well as, like, the EN side of things. It's very frustrating. And there are people that obviously are celebrating that news, which I think is kind of in very poor taste. But, there's always going to be people who are for and against things. That's just unfortunately how the internet works. I don't particularly like to see things play out that way because that means there's less opportunities for male VTubers, and it's already pretty difficult to be a male VTuber to begin with in this type of space, considering various different things. So having one less avenue for male VTubers to be able to actually do things, on a much larger scale and a bigger level, is unfortunate to see because the way things are trending right now, it doesn't leave me with a good feeling for their future. And my heart goes out to all those Hollow Stars members, both on the Japanese side of things as well as the EN side of things, in regards to everything that's going on, and I hope, everything works out for you, wherever that's staying in Stars, or, eventually maybe going somewhere else. I don't like to see news of that nature, considering the economy and everything, and it makes me sad. As a male VTuber who knows how difficult it can be just making content on the internet, and trying to, get your footing and bearing to see things of that nature happen, and see some people they're very upset about it. Yeah, myself included with it, because even though I'm not part of that, I do watch stuff from time to time. I'm just not very vocal about it because I don't want to step on anybody's toes. And then it's also kind of disheartening to see people, like, celebrating it and being like, yeah, we won and everything. That sucks. I hate to see that type of stuff on the internet. With that being said, though, it's my duty and my job here to entertain you and to focus on the stuff that happens here at Dreadscape Gaming EN, as well as Dreadscape Gaming JP. So, we're going to be playing some Monster Hunter Wilds today. I'm going to be doing open lobbies. If you want to join the open lobby, you're more than welcome to do so. For the time being, I will jump into SOS investigations based on that. So I'm going to be playing today a dual blade set. So I'll show the build off. It's basically status dual blades. So I have both the para dual blades as well as the blast dual blades. So attack boost level 3, critical eye level 3, power prolonger level 3, razor sharp level 2. Ice attacks only because of the talisman, don't worry about that. Weakness exploit level 5, flare level 5, evade window level 5, agitator level 3, convert element level 3, blight resistance level 3, stun resistance level 3, elemental absorption level 3, aquatic oscillate mobility level 2, evade extender level 1, flinch free adaptability, shock absorber. As you can tell based on the skills there, you probably know that I am playing full set of Archveld, Arch-Tempered Archveld Armor, aka Archveld Y. So that's what we're going to be rocking with here today, Dread Knights. And I don't really play too much dual blade, so I haven't had, like, a true feel of how things go in Wilds with it. So we're going to kind of be learning on the fly. We're going to go into the Grand Hub. I should probably, like, join a random lobby. It would probably make the most sense, but we're just going to rock with things the way they are, and, you hope for the best, you expect the worst. Again, disheartening news to read. I don't like to see anybody kind of have diminished opportunities in the VTuber space, because that just kind of sucks. And if you've never done VTubing, I can't tell you how extremely hard it is to do it just in general, let alone being a male in this type of space. So my heart really goes out to those guys because, you know what, they work their behinds off. They work very hard, you know, and they try to make the best of every situation that's available to them, right? And that's kind of what you just kind of do, right? You try to make the best of things. So I feel bad, you know, even though I'm not part of it, it's sad to see. Alright, so we could join a lobby, but I want to keep it like that. So we're going to go SOS worldwide because they'll probably give us more opportunities for different type of hunts. I'm just going to jump into whatever I see today. I'm not really going to focus like, hey, it's an event. Hey, it's this. I just want to help people. So let's do this one. So it looks like this person needs some help. That's why I always like to do jump around lobbies and try to help people. Let me make sure the audio is good because I haven't been like double checking. We have the good audio. Yep. If it's game's too loud, let me know. If the game's too low, let me know as well. All these things definitely will help. I'll try to do my best, and we'll jump into things again. So, you know, today's just kind of one of those days. It's sad. It's sad. It made me kind of sad. And I'm not even really part of it, but it makes me sad just knowing that people are going to be affected by this. Both, you know, both monetary-wise, as well as just being able to have, like, reach and stuff. You know, it's unfortunate. It makes me sad as an individual, but... You know, if your heart doesn't feel anything for that, I don't know, do you really have a heart? That's how I look at things, you know. So let's, we're gonna hunt an arc world here. Hopefully we can get to it in enough time. Do I have a base that's closer to that? Do I have a base? I don't have a base near here, do I? That's a dush. I don't have a base near there. I have to literally go the long way. I thought I had some bases there. Apparently I don't. Well, that's kind of sucks. But hey, you know. I'll try to get there. Hopefully it doesn't... Well, I mean, my teammate's probably not going to die. Maybe they're just farming it. Oh, I feel like it's going to take so long to get... Even with the Sekret, they're not, like, super fast. You know? It'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like that, Dread Knights. I don't even know what to, you know... Oh, so how is everybody, by the way? You're doing... well on this Friday. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel yesterday, but I did private the VOD. It was one of those things where I just kind of felt like the VOD wasn't going to be very watchable. I had, like, not really good matches. We also had a lot of stream sniping going on for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which kind of, like, killed my enjoyment for the game. You know, I hate when people just do that type of stuff, but they do it, you know. It's part of being a streamer, too. You just kind of roll with the punches whenever you can. And you do the best that you can with what you gotta work with. Let's go through here. We're gonna go up this way. You know, like, even me personally at this point, I've kind of been thinking maybe I'm probably gonna even scale back certain involvement that I do. Okay, let's roll here. Got the dodge, which is kind of important. The one good thing about this set is, for the most part, I could be like a god of dodging. Which is gonna be kind of important against this thing. Let's reposition here. I was supposed to eat, actually, before I left base, but that's okay. See if I can get the para. What weapon is my teammate using? Longsword. Okay, great. Try our best here. Gotta try to see if we can cut off that tail as soon as possible, because the Shippo is gonna be pretty bad for us. Oh, we got the para. Okay, nice. Perfect. Sweet. Like I said, I'm not, like, super proficient in dual blades, but I'm gonna try my best here. I want to play a different weapon today. You know, because if I play the same weapon all the time, I would get necessarily bored, too. Okay, good job. Nice. Nice. Dodge. Don't throw me out of the lobby. Alright. Let's reposition here. Okay. I gotta heal up here, because if I'm not, I'm gonna take a massive amount of damage, which I don't want to. So, we're gonna play a little bit less aggro for a second, while I try to get, like, the ration that I need, because the one thing, too, with this build, as you know, you are gonna burn through rations very quickly. Alright, let's move there, reposition ourselves. Fortunately, this isn't an Arch Temper, it's a regular Arc Volt, so I gotta just kind of be cautious how I do this. Pick my spots whenever I can. The other problem, too, is I gotta... Uh-oh. Teammate. No, teammate, it's okay. It's okay. I'll try my best here. I'm gonna spin to win, literally, Dread Knights. You know, I don't know. Good old Dread is a little bit sad over that news. How is everybody, by the way? I'm gonna be having pizza today. I know I said I was trying to eat a little bit more healthy, but, Maury detected that was a lie, at least for today. I have been trying to eat a little bit better. You know, I've been eating, like, more healthy things, kind of, wraps, sandwiches, soups, you know, stuff of that nature that can kind of be a little bit healthier, because I try to avoid, like, eating a whole bunch of takeout. Just because, obviously, takeout makes you a little bit heavy set, right? If you're eating takeout all the time. Hey, they mounted the monster. Good job, teammate. I believe in you. Trust their teammate. Trust their homies, you know? So it's been an interesting, you know, week in general, just looking at things. Makes you also really think, too, in terms of, like, content creation and stuff. Like, sometimes, always here on the channel, and I don't mean this to be, like, a Debbie Downer. Sometimes I ask myself, well, what's the point in doing everything that I'm doing? You know? Because it sucks. Sometimes you feel like, in a way, and I'm not saying here on the channel itself, I'm just saying in general, you know. Uh-oh. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, because I don't want to cart here. Thank you. Did they rage quit out of the lobby, so it's just me by myself there? Oh, yeah. My teammate left. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess I'll take out this arc hold that I don't really need to. I guess Para's not going to be important here anymore. Okay, we got the aerial there. Perfect. When I have a second, I'm going to definitely reposition. I was in a lobby with somebody, and they just kind of rage quit out. That was surprising. I guess they didn't like that the hunt was going quick enough, but again... Dual Blades is kind of one of those things where it's kind of a bit of a slow pick. I could get a position here, I just got to get to his face area. Oop, reposition there, that's fine. No, they threw us out of the lobby. It's fine. It's okay. We got this. We got this, Dread Knights. This is pretty easy to take down. Even if I have to solo it, we'll do it. Nice, perfect. Dance and dodge here. Nice, nice, nice. It's fine how it took so long for the reposition there. Nice, perfect dodge. Hey, we got our power off. Perfect. Too bad I was out of position there. That's fine. Good. Okay, let's do that. Nice. This guy reminds me of, like, Naruto, in a way. Because you're just kind of ninja running as much as you can. And then you're trying to, like, dodge and do perfect. This guy reminds me of Adept. Dual Blades. I don't know if anybody here has ever played Monster Hunter Generations. Okay, nice. That's a bad spot to be in, so I should probably reposition here. Yep, that was the wise decision. I should probably... Let's see here. I think I get it, right? Yep, perfect. Nice. Trying to get that tail off, though. We'll do it. Even though we don't have any, like, support characters right now because it wasn't technically my hunt. We'll do it. Uh-oh. That would have been perfect for a mount. That's okay. It's okay. Reposition our souls here. Get on the face area. Nice. Perfect. Let's spin again. Spin to win, baby. Nice. Alright. Probably sharpen the weapon. Should be dead kind of soonish. Because it's only a level 7 regular. If I was helping, like, the person out by joining their SOS, and then it was like, no, they quit on me. Don't quit on me. I was never going to quit on you. It's okay. That's the one drawback about doing SOS investigations, too. Sometimes people just, like, bounce out of things because if it doesn't go their way or you're not playing the weapon necessarily they want you to play. Like, I could be playing Greatsword or Longsword and just going metagaming, but I don't really feel like that today because it wouldn't be fun for me to just kind of do the same thing that everybody else is doing. You know? Gotta have a little bit of variety, as the saying goes. The variety is the spice of life, is it not, Dread Knights? Unfortunately, our meal wore off. Let me use the max potion here, so... I mean, I don't think really, to be honest with you, a regular Arcvold can kind of even one-shot me in this armor. It's almost impossible, considering the stats. Alright. They're going off. Up, up, and away. Where they stop? We know where they're going. It's pretty obvious where they're going. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Alright, let's continue this way, Dread Knights. Okay. Okay, we're good, we're good. Maybe, potentially, we're good here. You never know. Alright, I'm gonna try to go for the mount here, so... Nope. We can get the mount, but we got a couple of breaks, which is just as important, too. Roar, you're angry. That's okay, I know you're angry. Don't worry about it. Oof, took a bit hit there. C'est la vie. Let's roll. Nice. Perfect. Regardless of what, we've gotten a whole bunch of damage out here. Reposition. Okay. Oh, it took a little bit of a hit there. It's not going to matter too much. Reposition. Roll. Roll. Okay, nice. Oh, that would have been scary. Why am I not auto-targeting anymore? Sometimes I hate when the game does that. It's one of my little pet peeves. Alright. Gosh darn it. Let me evade here. Cat, if you want to heal me, it'd be nice. Thank you. All alone in this cold, cruel world. Roll. Alright, that's fine. Perfect. Okay, nice. Roll. Okay, good. Perfect. Good amount of damage going off. Ah, there's the shock trap. I don't want him ready to get in the shock trap. Come on, Urkel. Roar, roar, you're angry. I'm not worried about this. Pretty easy to deal with him. Okay, good. Reposition here. He is down. I don't think I'm going to be able to get another para. It'd be nice if good. And plus side, the cat's getting actually leveled up for a change. And it's dead. Wasn't my quest, but, you know. We're here to help. Unfortunately, in that particular situation, the teammate left, but we would have been able to do it almost certainly there. Somebody give me a like. Thank you for the like, whoever that was, on JP side of things. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Okay, nice. Problem is I have to wait for the dialogue to be over to get into the next lobby. That was pretty quick, despite everything. Yay, good job, cat. Team cat. Team satisfaction. Meow meow, bitches. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say that. Dread's actually not supposed to curse. But I decided to curse anyway today. It'd be like that sometimes. Let's take those things. Is my thing off a little bit in the game screen? I can adjust that a little bit if we need to. I guess it's fine, right? You can see everything, correct? Alright, if not, it doesn't really matter if you can't see, like, the A or B button too much there. Alright, looks like we're still in the thing. Let's go SOS. Yeah, no, I was just that person left. Maybe they were having an internet connection issue. Because I look at my stream to double check, right? To see. And there's that. Let's see. There's not really too much going on. So I guess we'll just help whoever needs, like, realistically help with stuff. I'll do that for all of it. Does it give me temper pieces? I can use the temper pieces for, like, Gagma's Io stuff, too. Because, like, the temper things, you can craft, like, the bloodstones now with the recent update, which I think is pretty handy in my personal side of things, you know? It'd be like that sometimes. You know? If we get into the lobby, and that's the major question. I might have time to actually open my hydration dread nights and see. You know? Be like that sometimes. I think by the time we actually get in this lobby, either the match is over or... Hobo Frodo's room, okay. Hobo Frodo's room, that's an interesting screen name. Such an interesting screen name, Hobo Frodo. Well, at least we know that they are a fan of Lord of the Rings, for the very least. We're just jumping in and helping people with their random SOSs. The lobby is open, though, if somebody wants to play. You're more than welcome to just jump in and chat and let me know while I'm in the middle of these things. Basically messing around with dual blades today, doing, like, status dual blades, support dual blades, I guess you could say, in a way. Ooh, the bear looks kind of angry today. It's fine. We're the Ranger Smith to his Yogi. Yes! I got a mount already. That's pretty fascinating. Okay, great. It's okay. We can get this mount off. That's pretty easy. Yes, nice, 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 nice. There she blows! Coming down right now. Nice. There you go. Have at thee! I can also try to see if I get a para. Yes, we got a para too. So nice. I'm doing a para dual blade kind of build, but it's going maximum attack as well. I got a KO there. I don't think I got half of this because of that. It's okay. Reposition. It's a nice, well-oiled team. That's what we like to see. This team seems like they're definitely on par with each other. A really good group. Nice. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Perfect, perfect. Let me reposition here. Okay, dual blading. Don't break that part. Okay, there we go. Nice. We could just swing around a bit if we need to. I probably should reposition here just a little bit. I have a lot of evasion on this build, so I can kind of do some cool little dodges. Like that, which comes in kind of handy for this particular fight. Roar. Let's reposition here. Aw, oh, he's running away. Poor little baby. Let's get on that Sakaret and we'll sharpen our weapon. I don't think I can get another mount off. Hey, we're hunting with a JP, bro. Always fun to see. Yeah, they're trying to go for the mount. I don't think we can. Seeing if I can maybe get like a status going for him. Okay, continue to push forward here. Nice, 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 nice. Very nice, very nice. Roar. Come back here, Yogi. Well, that works too. I probably should have looked up, but you know what they say. Gamers never look up for nights. Cool. Nice, 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 nice. I was trying to get the para on the dog. On the freaking bear, but... Oh! Okay. Dodged at the right time there, because if not, that was going to be our car, literally. Reposition here. Don't want to get caught up in that if I don't need to. Okay, we got the actual dodge. It's just so much easier to do those dodges. Oh, I should probably move. Yep. Is there Seregios behind us? It sounds like there's a Seregios behind us. Hopefully not. There is a Seregios behind us. Somebody please take care of that. Let me use the dung bombs. Do I have dung bombs on me? I don't think I do. Oh. Come on. Can we get rid of the Seregios, please? Dung bomb, please? I don't ask for too much, but just in this one particular sit. Thank you. Good job, teammate. Nice. I think I can also get the para off there. I think we got a para off? Yeah, we did get a para off on all that. That's why I like playing para dual blades, just because they'll give a little bit more support. Okay, good. Alright, reposition that. Gonna sharpen the weapon again. See? Also, this dual blades, I should probably have mentioned this, has Lord's Thunder. No, not Lord's Thunder, Lord's Fury. So I have like the really good dual blades, the one that gives you like that really big attack boost stat. Yeah, we were thinking the same thing. I was like, maybe we could get him up and around. Oh god, that's stupid Seregios again. If I can get the... Okay, they mounted the Seregios perfect, so that'll give us an opportunity here just to kind of go into town. Alright. I think we're okay. I'm pretty sure we're good. Alright, nice, perfect. Uh-oh. Okay, that's alright. Got it. GG's. Good run, teammates. Good run, good run. I don't remember how to give the thumbs up, so but good work. That was a fun one. We got off a couple of paras there, which is always nice to do. It's a good group. I didn't realize I was hunting with a bunch of Japanese bros, but I did select it to worldwide, so I would have like a bigger amount of player pool, which is kind of important for this particular game. Quest complete. Boom, boom. Ba-da-dum. Nice, nice. Good job. 350. Hit him where it hurts. Yeah, I don't really have an offset attack with this. It's more like a depth dodge. So there's that. I am having fun playing Wilds. I haven't played Wilds in a while. I felt like I probably should have played it yesterday over Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Because I know there's some people that just want to watch me play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, but I gotta be honest with you, I can't play that game 24/7 anymore. Because it just like fatigue sets in. Is there any free vouchers? Pick a meal. This will give us insurance. Use that. Perfect. Nice. Okay, let's go here because he gives ingredients every once in a while, like the meal vouchers. I always forget to do that. Because Dread is kind of a dum-dum when it comes to those things. Alright, where is the area for the quest desk? Because that's the most important thing. Alright. She's not even looking at me. Let's look for the SOS quest. I'm just jumping around. Whatever is available. It seems like it would be pretty fun to do. Let's do that because I guess parts that are really good for like getting rural sites. Alright, nice. Saving. Single player has been activated. You know, so I also don't stream on weekends, just as a like a reminder. So I'll be gone tomorrow. I will be gone Saturday. Next week will be less of a week in terms of streams. I have jury duty Wednesday and Thursday. I'm hoping that I'm only gonna have jury duty for 2 days. So hopefully it'll just be a 2-day thing. But if not, then obviously that's gonna affect like content drops and stuff, and I'll have to figure it out. If I have enough energy to stream after jury duty, but again, I don't know what time I get out of jury duty. I think it's like, by the time I get out, I think I'm there till 5 o'clock or something. So that's usually my stream time. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually stream Wednesday and Thursday of next week at the bare minimum because of that, which I apologize for because I always liked Monday through Friday, but it's jury duty. I can't, like, not show up for jury duty to get in trouble. And I had already postponed it, This is like I just postponed it. It was originally for the winter, and I kind of grateful I postponed it for like the spring, just because like there's a lot of crazy stuff that was going on court-wise in New York City in the winter. So I'm like, man, that was kind of fine for me. All right, tails off. I don't have to worry about that. Let's see if we could get a pair here. That'd be ideal. Got roared there. Let's roll and reposition. Good thing in a 4-man group is like everybody takes a certain amount of roll. That's the one thing I like about the build that I put here. Is that I have like a evade extender as well as a evade window, so nice. Perfect. Trying to see if we can get the power off, because ideally a power right now would be nice. Gotta love the hunting horn user. They're putting in some serious work here. Those roars are kind of becoming annoying a bit. Let me roll. Okay, good. I got caught in the middle of that crossfire. You're gonna put a trap down. Let me heal up a little bit. And then I'll use the rock steady mantle. Good group. See if I can get the power off. Oh, that works too. Alright. Let's give it GG's. Good work. I don't even mind because even though they trapped it, you'll get more parts anyway. There's that on the plus side. Let's see if we get the tail carve. I understand if they don't give me a GG well played back because there's only like literally a couple seconds to carve that tail. Quest complete. We got some gems. That's nice. We got some armor spheres that I probably am not going to use till the expansion comes around. Overall, pretty good. Nice, nice, nice. Go to the next one. Tempered Jin Dahad? Sure. Again, I don't feel like there's too many major big line, like, streamline quests right now, event quests, because, like, the thing is the game is kind of, like, has less of a player base right now. But it is the more recent Monster Hunter game, so that's why I'm kind of wanting to jump into things. And again, Dual Blades, just for the fun of it. You know, I could have played a Greatsword or Longsword, but, like, not too many people are going to be playing Dual Blades, which gives me an opportunity to do something a little bit different for the day. You know, because if I played, like, the same game all the time, I'd be kind of miserable as a streamer. I'm technically a variety streamer. I've been also trying for a while, like, I know it kind of sucks for people who are a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, but I'm trying to move away from doing, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel content. I don't want it to be the thing that defines my channel. Just like how back in the day I don't want Diablo games to define what I did as a content creator all the time. I was an idiot, I just put the mantle off. Oh well. I think I put the Blast one on, but Blast actually is pretty good against Jin Dahad anyway. Maybe in Fury. Let's see here. I gotta also keep an eye on that. Okay. Reposition ourselves. In theory, we're okay with this build against Jin Dahad too. Okay, let's reposition, or I'm gonna take a big hit. They're gonna say it's my fault. Heal up a bit. Let me heal up a bit more. Should play Hammer at some point, now I think about it. I don't have time to switch to Dual Blades. We're locked into Blast right now. That's what we're gonna do. That sucks. I forget his attacks, actually, so if I go with Dual Blade... I know that's a little bit copium, but I haven't played Wilds in a bit, just because I kind of was getting a little bit bored with it. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's always nice to change things up a little bit. Okay, good job, nice. I could probably get to the back part, but I think it's kind of more important. Yeah, I don't know if I can hit that from that angle. I can try. I don't know. Let me see if I can reposition here. I can get it from that angle. Nice! Next level thinking there. Okay. And then we got hit for our troubles too. Move back a little bit because I'm being a little too aggro. I don't want to be the liability of this team. Good. Red needs to move a little bit where he's not going to get hit with full aggro. Okay. Heal up. Dual Blades, by the way, is not like my main weapon at all. I just wanted to play something different. Usually it's Greatsword, Insect Glaive, Light Bowgun, Bow and Arrow. But it's so hard to kind of like play Bow and Arrow in Wilds, not because that's actually hard, but because like a lot of people just kicked you from the lobby for playing Bow and Arrow, which is kind of weird considering how much of a damage output it actually can do. As long as you're within critical distance. I thought maybe we could get away with getting him out there. Dread was wrong. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Nice to meet you as well. Okay. Let's just go for it. I could switch to Para, but I don't feel like that's going to be... Okay. Watch out. See, and they say gamers don't look up. Here, proof that gamers actually do look up. I have to look up here because I don't want to get hit by that. On top of that, I want to bring him down. The gunner knows what's up. He does 4 rotations of this, if I remember correctly. One more. Yep. And then you can... Somebody was already there. Perfect. Good job. I'm near the tail, so I should do what my job says. Alright. Nice. Can I do that? Perfect. Sweet. Hopefully we can get this tail off. I hope everybody's doing very well today, you know? Like, I know today, in terms of, like, internet and the VTubing sphere, it's been a little bit sad because of, like, stuff and news that's going on. But I hope, like, everybody can kind of come together and just, like, you know, support everybody that you need to. Support Hollow Stars. I don't think I've ever had even really said that, but yeah, they could use their support right about now. You know? I wish I could do a little bit more than what I've been able to. But, you know, obviously, myself as a streamer and stuff, I have, like, responsibility, you know, to my channel and try to keep stuff on my neck of the woods afloat. But yeah, you know, if you're a fan of VTubers, make sure you support everybody. Support Hollow Stars. They could use like the support right now. Everybody can. You know, it's a sad day for the community if you're a fan of VTubers in general, right? You know, hopefully things can turn around, because, you know, it's not completely dire. Things can change, but a lot of that change starts with you, the viewers yourselves, you know? If you want to see your favorite streamers and talent and stuff survive and be able to continue to do this, you have to show the support as well. That's how that kind of works, you know? Even I know, I've been doing this for 6 years. Wouldn't even think that I've been doing it for 6 years, but I have. And I've had my ups, I've had my downs, I continue to do it because I have fun with it. Somebody that was a really big influence of mine always said that you continue to do it till as long as you're having fun, right? You know? Okay. Good job. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, good. Perfect. Let's watch out. Reposition. Nice. Got a pair off. I think I switched to paradual blades by mistake, but that's fine. That might be actually for the best here. Oh no, it was the gunner. I'm still using blast. Still using blast. Perfect. Took a big hit. I'm just way too aggro. So that's mega potion. Alright, cool. Is there something up there? No, it isn't. See, I'm proving. You look up. Gamers do. Oh my goodness. What gamers shouldn't do is look away from the screen in the middle of a attack. That's what I did. Haha. Teehee, teehee. Alright. Reposition. Nice. Am I the one that he's aggroing on? Oh, honey. You're about to meet with a cruel fate, this monster. Take that. Nice. 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 Perfect. I'm not afraid. I have an agitator. I am actually technically a little bit afraid. Plus, I should probably auto-target, right? I'm here pretending like I'm not afraid of anything. I think he's going to phase free. Yep. So he's going to change area now. Come back here. We ain't done with you, not by a long shot. We should probably drop down. We could beat him down there. Are you coming this way? I think you are. Please come this way. Please come this way. Please come this way. Nope, we would miss. That's why I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just drop that there. We're going to need it later. Because he's going to go into phase 3 with the final attack pretty quickly, I'd say. Gotta rebuild the gauge, though. I am surprised I was able to get away with that. I shouldn't have been able to, Dreadites. Dread cheating the system just a little bit. Nice. Good job. Heavy bowgun users. Heavy bowgun users don't get enough love in this game. Let me see. Don't want to get too silly here. Rebuild that meter. Take that. Too bad I don't have part breaker, because that would have been kind of perfect here. Okay. We know what he's going to do. He's going to do 4 attacks around. So what we're going to do is we're just going to quietly evade 1 attack. He's going to drop another one. 2. There's going to be a 3rd one. I think the heavy bowgun user is probably going to be able to get him down before I can. Maybe not. Red got it. I was racing just to be able to do that, right? Silly Dread. Ah, no. Reposition, reposition. Okay. That's what I get for trying to be a little bit too cocky. I'm not actually a cocky person, believe it or not. Sometimes when I do things, I just do it for the character of Dread. It's not actually me doing... Like, I've had to kind of preface this a bit in the recent things. Like, when you hear me say the Great and Powerful, that's not like... That's just me clowning around. Uh-oh, somebody died. That's not good. That's okay. How many cards do they have left? We could still do this. I believe. Do you believe the way that I believe in all you? Mm-mm. Watch out. Oh, he's still aggro on me. I'm surprised. He's got enmity on me. Oh, that could be a KO if I'm not dodging here. Let me dodge. Okay. Thank you. Evade, extender, and power prolonger. That's what's keeping us in here. Oh. I gotta move. I don't know. Let me reposition here, because he's really after me. You see how there's the red line? That's enmity. Oh, I can get that. I can get that. I could get that. Oh, what happened? I don't even know what happened there. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a bad spot. Come on. What are you doing? Drop that. It's like a one-hit kill. I got so scared there. I see my teammate just standing there. He's not even dropping it. I'm like, oh no, you don't want that to happen, bro. No teammate left behind, literally. We gotta save our homies whenever possible. And hopefully our homies will save us. Uh-oh. I think we're in trouble, Dread Knights. I did switch to Paradual Blade, so I've been kind of rotating between the two of Blast and Para, just so maybe we can just get a whole bunch of stuff done. Okay. Reposition. Right. I don't think we're getting that. I'm gonna try my best, trying to see if we can secure a Para. Cannot. Maybe. Thank you, Evade Window 5, or Evade Extender 5, whichever one. Oh no. Okay, good. Perfect. Can get that dodge going. Nice. Okay, good. Ice plate exposed. Uh-oh. Reposition, switch to the blast ones, break enmity, move out of the way of that fire attack, or technically an ice beam. I'm quite a mid-animation there. I could use a light powder right about now. I'm gonna Mega Potion instead. Thank you, Elemental Conversion there, but I don't really have, like... We're good. We're good. Trust the process. Trust the process. Uh-oh. Watch out. Perfect. Okay, good. Jindaha Claws. I don't know if we can break this part, but I'm going to try my very best, shouldn't I? My dual blades need to be sharpened. Quite a bit. Alright, let's get on the horse, or technically the bird. We'll sharpen our weapon a little bit. Sekaret, please. Please sharpen. Okay, good. Put the Rocksteady Mantle on. Alright, nice. Okay, we still got Blast on, so we should be technically okay here. Kind of reposition. Nice. Perfect. I see a part break. I don't know if I can go for it. The heavy bow gun user got it anyway. That's fine. It's all for the greater good of the team. Thank you, Rocksteady Mantle. So we just basically tank that hit, but I don't want to tank too many of these. There we go. We got it. GG's. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's give good work. That's what I like to see. I don't really need any parts from this, but I like to help our hunters. You know, you always pay it forward when you can. Good work, yes. Good work, everybody. Let's type happy hunting. That's the expression of Monster Hunter, happy hunting, in case you don't know. Potential. Recovery up. Razor Sharp, Fire Attack, Precise Drill 2. Grinder, Drudgel. I don't think I had any of the... Oh, I did. Never mind, I stand corrected. Flight, Drudgel. That one actually might be interesting for a build. Not like perfect gem though. Alright. What do we got? Slinger. Did they give me anything? Times weapon was changed using the Sekaret. 3 times, yeah, because I constantly was swapping between Blast and Para to see which one we could get in terms of status effect. We were able to para it once. I think it has a very high para threshold. You know, it'd be like that. Alright. Got some stuff. Cool. Alright, let's go to another hunt. We're just basically chill hunting today, chill stream. More SOS, just jumping around, whatever kind of catches our eye will do. Flash of Brilliance, I've done those already. Darker than you. Let's help with that one. Could be fun. Joining quest. Saving quest. Responding to quest. Quest initiated. Quest unlocked. I'm being a little bit of a clown today. I'm sorry about that. I just gotta, you know, trying to lighten the mood as best as we can. It'd be like that sometimes for nights, you know? Nobbles quest. Okay. Let's go, Nob. Hello. Everybody here? They are? Okay, great. Let's put the Rocksteady mantle on first. Oh, that could have been scary. Not the one I wanted. It's okay. Let's stick with it. Commit to it. For now, alright? I hate when the stun happens when you're, like, in mid-attack. Because that's, like, hard to cancel out of that. Alright. This one is all over the place. Literally. I mean, we could, if we want to flash bomb it to keep it still, but... I don't really want to waste resources, but I will tell you, if he doesn't stay still, I'm probably gonna not be able to do too much right now. He's really all over the place. He might be after the gunner. I think he is, yeah. Well, let's see if we can reposition here. Let's see if we can do that. It's fine. I mean, it's just a Guardian Rathalos. It's not like a big major threat. I kind of wanted to have the Paradual Blades and not the Blast ones here. It's okay, but we gotta, like, get on the Sekiro. I feel like that would be a waste of time. So ideally, it's more beneficial for us. Just kind of chill here, right? On top of that, he's just, like, not coming after me at all. He seems, like, super intent on the range users. Which kind of sucks. I was hoping he was going to be a little bit more aggro on me, to be honest. Rawr, rawr. Roll. It's okay. Rawr, you're on fire. Not me. I can basically almost always evade just about everything. But we definitely need a couple of heartbreaks here. That was weird. Well, we got more hunters coming. See if I switch to the Paradual Blades here. That would be a little bit more helpful in this situation. Just so we can have, like, the Guardian Rathalos just, like, frozen in place for a bit. You know? Alright, let's go. Can I get a mount off here? They're both in the way, alright? Oh, I got a mount. I was thinking about it. I'm like, I think we're in an angle where I could probably get a mount off. I wasn't 100% certain there, but, you know? You take all the shots that you can, right? If you can hit it out of the park, you can, right? Alright, cool. Drop them down. This is your opportunity to capitalize on this. Come on, team. I believe in all of you. That's why I like helping them, people, too, right? Because, like, you never know if these people are, like, trying to get, like, storyline quests done or event quests that they've never been able to do. Like, it's always trying to help people. It's not so much about the content as it is the hunts themselves, at least, for me at this point. Let's give chase again. We will subdue this Guardian Rathalos. Then we have to fight a Tempered Rathalos. Hi. Alright, I think I did switch to the Paradual Blades now, so it's a matter of, can we para him? Come on. Alright, let me watch out here, because if I don't reposition myself, it's going to be very bad. Run. Okay, good. Uh-oh. I was able to dodge, but that was just very lucky that I had built the gauge for that. Okay. Why won't you get parried? I'm not parrying? Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. I should probably not look away while I'm hunting this thing, just saying. Oh, thank goodness for the dodge. We dodged like 4 or 5 times perfectly there. I'm not auto-targeted. When did the auto-target come off on that? That's what I want to know. Rawr. I don't have flash bombs on me. I didn't craft anymore, unfortunately, because Dread didn't think he was going to need. Oh, how foolish was I. Oh. That sucks. It's okay. I should probably heal up here so I don't, like, cause them a cart. I repositioned myself down just to be smart. Case in point, I saw somebody else get carted there. I mean, that's fine. Everybody carts alright, but I just moved down because I was like, yeah, I'm not in a position where it would be safe to do it. Where is he? Oh my goodness, he's down here now. I didn't even get to, like, fully heal, it looks like. It's okay. Are they both here? This might be disaster for this hunt. Hi, let's try to contain you. Can this Guardian not be parried? I wonder, because it's starting to feel like that. He's all over the place, but it's repositioned too, because I'm not trying to get killed in this fight. Might not look like it's difficult content, but it's slightly difficult. Okay, there we go. We got the parry off finally. Felt like I was there trying to parry this thing for like God knows how long. Uh-oh, reposition. It's a hammer user. Can you bonk him for me, please? Alright, nice. See an area that I can get. Hopefully I got the perp right there. Nice. Good. Watch out. No, I'm pinned. Okay, moved out of the way there. Nice. He was a little bit busy with somebody else. Let's get the regular potion queued up. Oh my goodness! That's not good! That's terrible. That's unfortunate. Very, very bad. It's mega potion here. Mega potion again. Bruh. Okay. Run. That's scary. That's scary. That's even more scary. Oh my goodness. You are all over the place. I wish I had flash bombs with me. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Not because, like, we're going to cart, but I don't know. I'm a little bit concerned. We're not doing as much damage as I would like to see our team do right now. I mean, it's an event quest. They do have extra amount of HP. Things are looking kind of bleak. I've had to, like, waste a lot of my dodging on other things, too. Let me... regular potion here. Remember, not everybody's got, like, maxed out weapons, too. You're half of this. I think maybe we might have unintentionally made the Rathalos fall down there. If we could get this tail off, that would be, like, phenomenal right now. I don't know. Doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to. I didn't put, like, power up gems because I felt like that was gonna be kind of, like, not very helpful for this. Roll. Burning for stamina. I think our meal ticket actually wore off, which is why I have less. Oh my goodness. I gotta eat a ration here. This hunt is taking way longer than I was expecting it to. We're gonna hang in there. But holy crap, man. If we can't kill this one quickly, what makes us think we're gonna be able to kill the other one? The Guardian's on too big a problem. I think also the problem is the gunner might be out of range. Eventually, I don't know. I don't want to abandon the quest because I'd feel like kind of a jerk doing that. I'm starting to debate it and just going GG next. I really want to help them, but I don't think this is gonna be doable. I could be wrong. But I feel like I'm wasting a lot, and nobody's dung bombing too. I have them, but I don't want to get killed in the process of dropping them. Hey, here's an idea. How about we dung bomb the Suragios out of the way? Thank you. Fortunately, I was carrying some dung bomb. A life powder? I think I'm gonna leave the lobby. I gotta be honest. That was... Oh, never mind. That was the last cart, and I took it. Okay, well, I left the lobby. It just wasn't the way I was expecting to. Oh, man. That was just trying to mitigate something. Okay, I kind of see what happened there. It's okay. That was on me. I'm not gonna get, like, super mad or bent out of shape over it. It is... But it is Dread Knights. It'd be like that. Not every hunt is gonna go smoothly. Not every hunt is gonna be operational. You just kind of roll with the punches and do what you gotta do. Alright. Okay. I want to take a break for a second, if you don't mind. Just so I can get some hydration. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna throw a be right back screen up. I want to just kind of check something in the background, if you don't mind, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just wanted to check a couple of things. I wanted to make sure, like, some of my posts went out on social media and stuff. I do notice that the game screen here is looking a little bit... So I'm going to try to fix it here. Because basically my aspect ratio, right, is a little bit... So that's fit to screen. That's not actually my aspect ratio, right? You're going to learn how stuff works here. So this is stretch to screen, right? As you can see, even with stretch to screen... I'm going to move this down a little bit there. I'll do this a little bit. So, like, that's how I deal with having a 16 ultra widescreen monitor for whenever we do, like, OBS stuff. So, you know, it's kind of funny. You just kind of learned a little behind-the-scenes footage, I suppose, with that. But I noticed it was a little bit off, so I fixed it. Alright. I'll play for a little bit longer, about another hour of hunts. Depending on how the hunts go, obviously, too. See, I would love to do these, but I don't have, like, with the dual blade build, it's, like, not a good idea to try to do that. Let's do that. That could be fun. I'm just trying to help other people, really, with the quest. It's not even so much, like, about me today. Because if it was me, I'd just be, like, hunting with greatsword or longsword or any of those options. But, you know, just set a trap. Maybe by the time we get into there, it's going to be the quest is over. It could be potential. There's a lot of people that are hunting today. Some people are helping everybody, you know. And like I said, I can't always play Yu-Gi-Oh! On this channel. I've made it a point, I do not want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! 24/7 on the channel. I like to play variety, so like I will play Monster Hunter when I feel like playing Monster Hunter. I'm debating on maybe cutting out Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild though, because I started like a playthrough of that, and I gotta be honest with you, I don't feel like finishing it. Because I have been in the game before, but I don't know, I don't feel like committing to multiple weeks to playing Breath of the Wild. I think it's just one of those things where I started, I'm probably not going to finish it on stream, like one of those things, because I don't know what I'm going to put in place of it, but, you know, I'll figure it out. Like, Peak had an update, too, which I thought was kind of interesting, because Peak does, like, custom games now, too, which I think was kind of an interesting concept, but I don't know if anybody saw, like, there's a bit of a, not really a controversy per se, but a bit of something going on with Peak right now, right? So, like, Peak developers apparently said that, like, gamers should be grateful if there was updates for the game because that's a bonus. It's not considered a right. It's PC Gamer in particular put out like a tweet of the article about it, and I don't know if necessarily it was done to like rage bait and stuff, but I felt I hate to keep using the term today. I felt negatively, but that seems to be like the theme of certain things today. Like I felt negatively about how they portrayed themselves because I understand like Peak was one of those games that was not meant to get like a whole bunch of support, just like how content warning, same developers of content warning for those who don't know. Like when content warning came out, it was just to kind of be like you bought the game and it was a $5 game and that was just kind of it. It wasn't going to do anything else. It wasn't going to, you know, there wasn't going to be any like major updates. It was, that was the game and that's just kind of how it was going to go, right? I think I got a pair off there. Yeah, I did. You know, so I understand that. But then, you know, obviously with Peak was way more successful than content warning. So they decided to do a whole bunch of updates to, you know, kind of provide more thing. I think kind of what maybe turned even the devs a little bit off of the current thing with Peak is that the last update, which I think was not the Mesa, it's the one with like the forest that was like really difficult, made like with the zombies and stuff. I think that particular update wasn't very well received by the community. A lot of people felt it was too hard for a second map, you know, for a second rotation, myself included. I agree that I felt like that was too hard. That actually turned me off of Peak in general, because I felt like, well, that flaw as we continue to destroy this Guardian for your engineer. But yeah, you know, I felt like some of the stuff that Peak did too is a little bit too hard, like that new treetop thing. What is it? I think I can get this so I can stop them from moving. If I could get that tail, that would be perfect. Dread just casually kicking this thing's butt and saying about the other game, you know, but couldn't get this, alright. I can get this, or good. Yep. There we go. Swing our partner do-si-do. So yeah, you know. I like the idea that I was fast. That was a good team. We also got like a lot of powers off there, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, but like I was saying with Peak, like they did that last update before the custom game one, and I just felt like that map was very difficult. And it kind of turned me off of it, Peak, because I kind of mostly have always had to play Peak as a solo gamer, which is not very fun to do as a solo game, you know? I've actually never still to this day climbed the Peak to the highest because I've had to do it solo. So I was tempted to take a look at the custom thing, but then like after that like incident with the dev saying that, it kind of made me feel a little bit negative about the game. I understand. Again, this was not a game that was supposed to be supported, but I think, like, when it comes to development on games, you could have handled a little bit different. Said, oh, yeah, you know, we have no plans, really. We've reached the roadmap as to what is going to be available in Peak, and not say, like, well, updates are a bonus and not a right. Because it's just, like, you're making it seem... And I understand there's some people, like, with video games and stuff will attack developers in a certain way that's not necessarily great, because they'll be like, or they'll leave negative messages of dead game developers don't support it. And I get that part of the frustration maybe from developers, but I think there's a little bit more of a tact as to how you say things and how you go about it. I don't think saying extra content is a bonus and it's not a right, because it's like, how does that really function then? Because like you can kind of turn on the developers and then say playing your game is a bonus for the developers, not a right. Like, we don't have to, so I hate that type of stuff. I've seen a lot of stuff from game developers the last couple of weeks that's just kind of made me feel, I hate to use the term, I've been using this since the beginning of the stream, negatively on, like, the landscape of gaming, too, because, like, if you look at Fortnite and what Fortnite's been doing, right? Fortnite released 2 brain rot skins in the item shop. Actually, they should be coming out tonight. I don't think they're out right now. And those brain rot skins in particular, are AI generated things. They're AI generated. I'm not going to do this because I don't think in this build I could get away with it. I'll jump into one of these. So they're AI generated, right? Which it's, obviously frowned upon and stuff. So, like, if you buy those skins, I forgot what's called, Cappuccina and the Erwin something Shakur. If you buy those things, you basically are kind of in a way giving Epic Games, aka Fortnite, permission to dabble in AI stuff. And now here's the extra little nuance of this. Tim Sweeney, who's the CEO of Epic Games, on his Twitter is constantly talking about, like, AI and how he likes AI, like, as a tool and stuff. So, it's like, if you do that, also, here's the caveat to this. Epic Games, a part of Epic Games, is owned by Disney right now. Even though Disney's trying to buy out completely Epic Games from what I was reading rumor-wise. But Epic, Tim Sweeney would have to sell to them, which I don't think. But, even Disney wanted Sora AI and stuff, and then Sora AI shut down. So, it's going to be an interesting experience, to say the very least. Like, I don't like the direction that Fortnite's kind of been trending in, which is why I'm staying away from Fortnite for the time being. There's a lot of things I don't like the direction of how they're trending, and I was really kind of contemplating playing some Peak in the future, but, just so I could check out the custom stuff, but I don't know, man. It just makes you feel a little bit away about stuff. I don't know. Our problem, too, I think, is, like, social media, too, kind of makes things feel... I don't know. It's like social media kind of ruins stuff to a certain extent, right? Like, I kind of miss the days when we didn't have social media, so, like, nothing always felt like it was a discourse. Like, again, I'm on Japanese Twitter, and when I'm on Japanese Twitter, it's a breath of fresh air compared to, like, EN Twitter. Because, like, when I'm on English Twitter and stuff, it's just like... Am I going in the right direction? I am. I just don't have a base camp for that. But, like, when I'm doing, like, EN Twitter and stuff, you see, like, so much negativity and so much other things that kind of drag your mood. Like, even the Howl Stars today, at least I like the fact that people are like, oh, man. I just got here. Aw. Oh, well. GG's. It's fine. I'm not gonna kind of rush off there at that point. If we get the cars, we do. If we don't, I don't, it's fine. I was just trying to... But yeah, you see that type of stuff, and it's just kind of, like, frustrating. What you do, right? It sucks. It sucks. It's just kind of like, everything's kind of changed in terms of social media and stuff now. Even, like, YouTube's kind of not the same like it was before. I'm thinking on maybe doing some Twitch streams in the future, because I feel like YouTube streaming ain't cutting it anymore. I, like, gave YouTube streaming a chance for a couple months, but I'm not seeing really what I want to see out of it anymore. It's kind of unfortunate, but that, that's the nature of the beast, too. Sometimes it's the games you play, too. Like, I understand this is not a popular game. But I'm gonna continue to press on for a little bit more. Expert Jewel, Phoenix Jewel, Drain Jewel 3. Oh, I mean, we got stuff. I didn't really do anything. It's like, congratulations, you got nothing. Alright. Play a little bit more. I might end a little bit early today, if these guys don't mind. Maybe we'll do a gore. Tempered gore could be fun. Online single player has been temporarily deactivated. Yeah, because we're jumping into a multiplayer hunt, obviously, right? How much time we got left? I actually haven't been keeping score because I started a little bit early. Hour and 16 minutes, so we'll probably hunt for about 30, 40 more minutes, depending how I feel. Also, JB's quest. Okay. Good thing is I don't have to, like, drink any potions and stuff because I actually... Alright. Is this blast one? Yeah, I think so. There's a pair. We'll find out, Dread Knights. We'll find out in a minute. Alright. Yeah, so... Uh-oh. Nice. Good job, group. And I really was in the mood to play Monster Hunter today, too, so that was the thing, too. But now, again, can't Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time. I probably play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Off the stream when trying to get, like, a deck situated and trying to figure out what's, like, the problem with it. Because I was playing Branded yesterday, and yesterday's Branded matches were pretty bad compared to the day before. I haven't really changed anything with the build whatsoever. I just had some really not so great matchups, which kind of, like, killed my motivation to even play it on stream, plus there was other things going on, too. Rawr, you're angry. Let's reposition here if we can. Should probably put the Rockstay Mantle up. Let's evade first, like a good dual blade user. Alright. Rawr. Alright, cool. You're angry and stuff. Move that out of the way. I'm not trying to get that. I might switch to Paradual Blades in a second when I can get back on that. Don't tell me they threw me out. I was about to say, if you threw me out of that, that would be kind of unfortunate. I haven't taken any hits yet. I'm just trying to catch up with them now. That's the problem. Rawr, you're angry. Is there something above that we could drop on him? No. Maybe? Eventually? Let me stop a minute. I'm trying to, like, be mindful of my surroundings, too. Watch out. I have the Paras up. We just haven't secured a Para status yet. I'll try my best here. Okay, Doomslayer. Nice, nice. Okay, cool. Alright, let's wait. Rawr, you're shooting. Okay, cool. Move out of the way. Alright, cool. It's still looking up because I feel like there should be like an icicle or something there. I'm gaslighting myself into thinking that there's actual stuff. Watch out! Watch out, watch out, watch out! Watch out, okay, cool. Oh, that could be bad if I stand there. This thing has a high para threshold. You wouldn't think so. Uh-oh, somebody died. 07 to my teammate. And we just get the para after that, too. That's the ironic thing there. Uh-oh! That is bad! Oh no! Oh no, no, no. Dread needs help. Dread is on his own here. Dread is gonna have to save himself before he saves the world. That's an expression. You wanna learn how I... A long time ago when I was in college for my film and television degree, I had, basically what's kind of like a TA, but not exactly a TA. That was, like, mentoring us to, you know, kind of learn how to do film and television stuff the right way. And he always used to tell me that when it came to group projects and stuff, that you always had to... this team is a wash right now, but... You had to always save yourself before you saved the world. So the meaning for that was, you always, before you tried to help others, you had to look out for your own well-being. I really hate, like, thinking like that, because I always felt like it's kind of a selfish type of thing. But in a way, if, like, you don't help yourself with situations, how are you going to expect other people to, right? Like, you have to, sometimes, you know, save yourself before you save the world. It kind of sucks to have that type of mindset, because I feel like it's, like, looking back now, I feel like it's kind of a crappy mindset. But in this particular situation, like, my teammates aren't going to heal me. And maybe it's rude of me to expect that my teammates are, like, actually going to heal me. So I have to save myself here. But it looks like the teammates already rage quit out of the lobby. So we're probably not, like, because it's looking like it. You see how there was, like, that big lag? It was like if they were debating whether they were gonna, like, not. And again, I have not died. I'm still in this, trying to get as many pairs in as I can. Trying to get the tail, too. But the other problem is, like, we need somebody to do damage to the head to knock him out of that. But, like, the gunner has to, like, target the head area for that to happen. I'm not, like, giving flack for the gunner, keep that in mind. This is just an analysis as to how the game's going. Can't really do something if, you know. And I can't, like, get hit, so I gotta constantly sheath and just move when I can. Alright. They died. Triggered double cart. I thought that was gonna be an easy one to do. I apparently was wrong on that. Oh well, 07 for our homies. SOS Investigations is like... Or not investigations. SOS Quest is like playing Russian roulette in a way. You know, every once in a while that bullet's gonna kind of go off. I don't advocate you ever should play Russian roulette. Keep that in mind. I've heard horror stories about that. But, you know, it's part of monster hunting. You know? It'd be like that. It's frustrating when this happen, but what are you gonna do? That's wild. SOS in this, you know, SOS request. You're not gonna be perfect. Dust your shoulder, dust your shoulders and go on to the next one. There's not too much really we can pick from again. It just feels like there's not too many people hunting in general. We'll do this one. Alright. Glad to have you. Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna put the Rocksteady mantle on. This one's kind of easy-ish to dodge. It does hit a little bit hard, though, so... Oh, I was about to say, don't tell me we already got a pair off, because I feel like we did enough for a threshold of that, but, you know. Alright, we got that, which is very important for the next step here. Gotta build the gauge up again. I gotta wait. Okay, good. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, it's alright, it's alright. Don't panic, he's panicking. I'm not panicking. You're the ones that panic, Dread Knights. Roll. Roll. Oh, let's wait on that. I think that was a good dodge, but I'm not close enough to get the distance here. Oh, there's some serious lag in this one. Let's see if we can get a pair off by their pin. They don't actually look pinned though. Well, it doesn't matter. We just saved the day with that pair. Good job, Dread. High five, Dread. High fives all around, right? I hope they're not taking my part breaks. I need those part breaks desperately for what I'm trying to do too. Okay, let's reposition here. Reposition. Then we'll go into Demon Gauge again. Alright, nice. Good dodge. Some of the monsters, it's very easy to get into the next meter. Just because, like... You know, they telegraph their attacks a lot, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know, it's cool. Let's move. Okay, it's cool. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Run away! Run away! Run away! Okay. Got caught in it. I don't have a shield like my teammates do, but it's okay. We'll heal. I think I gotta roll because of Blast Blight. Alright. It's okay, it's okay. Don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. We are panicking a little bit. Panic a lot. Panic meter. Panic at the Disco. Anybody seen that movie? I haven't yet. Alright, we got it! Maybe panicking actually worked there. Panicking made us play better. No, it didn't. Panicking just kind of was for show and tell, I suppose. Alright, well, another one. Good hunt, good hunt. you know? Let's give him a GG well played. No good work either? Okay. I thought we did pretty good. Nobody carded during that. I guess not. Has anybody been reading the... Has anybody been reading Spider-Man comics that have been out now? The Spider-Man Venom Carnage comic series that's going on? Hey, bro, what are you doing? Just move away from you. You can do whatever the heck you're doing on your own there. So has anybody been reading, like, the Spider-Man comics? Like, particularly, it's called Spider-Man Death Spiral, where they introduced that character, Torment. And he's been targeting Spider-Man's friends and family, as well as Carnage's family, as well as Mary Jane's acquaintances as well. It started kind of crappy, but now as it's starting to pick up, it's been kind of cool. One of the more interesting comic book storylines that I think Spider-Man universe has done in a while. Like, I understand not too many people are a fan of Mary Jane being Venom, and I gotta be honest with you, I don't really like Mary Jane as only Venom as well. I was kind of hoping it was going to be Luke Cage, but, you know, I understand why they did it for the story dynamic thing of Peter and stuff. So in the recent comic, this is a spoiler, so if you haven't read the comic, maybe cover your ears or look away for a little bit. But, yeah, you know, they killed off Paul. And Paul was not a very liked character in the Spider-Man comics for obvious reasons. He was a character that kept Peter Parker and Mary Jane from being together because she was... Basically, Paul was Mary Jane's boyfriend for a very long time. And they had used him as a plot device to keep, in terms of the comics, Mary Jane and Parker from not getting together. Now there's, like, that new element that now Mary Jane's with Venom, that Peter's probably not going to be with Mary Jane because, obviously, the Venom symbiote and him have a very complicated, intriguing history and stuff. So, Carnage is bonded with Eddie Brock right now. And in the last comic, Torment killed Paul. Carnage was going to try to get revenge against Torment for all the stuff that he did. And then Carnage basically betrayed Eddie Brock, jumped ship, and now merged with Torment. And became this, like, weird new Carnage symbiote. I have a feeling that probably in the next comic book, when it comes to Death Spiral and stuff, that probably Carnage and Torment's bond are not going to stay together, because Torment already in the previous issue, for those people who are coming in, we're talking about Spider-Man comics right now, in the previous issue before that, Torment really didn't like the way, like, Carnage handled business, because he's all about, like, creating spirals and, like, doing mental anguish and torment as his apparent victims and stuff, and Carnage is just about killing, right? So I feel like they're gonna kind of not work as a bond, and probably, like, Torment is gonna do something to kind of throw off, like, you know, throw off Torment's character, or excuse me, throw off Carnage as a symbiote and stuff. So, you know, should be kind of interesting. Oh my goodness, we didn't get all that, or did we? I don't know. Well, we never know. So I think that's gonna probably happen. Is, like, Carnage is gonna have to either go back to Brock or have to merge with somebody else. Am I actually pinned here? It doesn't look like it. Whoever saved my behind, thank you. I appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you. So yeah, you know, like, with the comics and stuff, I don't know. My biggest thing is, like, I hope that soon they reveal... Are you throwing me out of the lobby just because I'm playing Dual Blades? That would be kind of cringe, right? So... Hold that for, what was that? Okay. Sorry, I think something dropped in the background. I have turtles, and every once in a while they will knock things down. They're red ear slider turtles. Okay. Alright, let's go. They literally threw us out of the session because they didn't want to play with a dual blade user. Are you for real, buddy? Like, I haven't seen that in a while. That's a special type of hunter. You know, like male VTubers. That seems to be the sentiment of the day. I get it, I understand. Better than anybody. Sometimes you just don't... You don't wanna... Yeah, but, you know, so I think, like, what's gonna happen with the comics for Spider-Man is Torment is going to somehow force the bond that with Carnage off of him. He doesn't want to, like, bond. The bond's not going to work correctly. That's going to force Carnage to either have to pair up back with Eddie Brock, who's on the verge of dying, or something else entirely. Hello there. How do I pronounce your name? Carvo? Is that it correctly? How are you doing today? Welcome to stream. We're talking about Spider-Man comics. So yeah, you know, so I don't know, you know, like Death Spiral is kind of starting to get interesting, but it has me worried. I don't want Eddie Brock to die. I don't know if Eddie Brock and Carnage as a symbiote bond is actually great. I'm kind of surprised that, like, now Paul died, even though that had to happen for the sake of Spider-Man comics. You know? And I think Mary Jane's gonna kind of stay with Venom for the time being. Like, I can't see anything else differently happening with that. And Spider-Man should be kind of interesting what happens with Spider-Man, because it's pretty obvious Spider-Man's still in love with Mary Jane in the comics. Still has feelings for her, but now with, like, her having the Venom symbiote and all this stuff. What my biggest concern is, who is Torment's identity going to be? Because I have this odd feeling it's just going to be the old, original symbiote owner of Carnage, which is Cletus Cassidy. Even though Cletus, that's not even the real Cletus, because way back in the day, the real Cletus died, and then, like, Carnage did this weird thing to clone Cletus, and then Cletus was, like, not happy with Carnage for the whole Venom War stuff of, like, doing things to try to make himself a god, and felt like he didn't really need the bond with Cletus. So it's kind of funny now how desperately Carnage needs to bond with a human, because obviously he lost his god powers and stuff of that nature. So, you know. What's your hunter rank? I'm up in the 300s. Up in the 300s. Okay. Apparently, that hunt was either over or we couldn't join it. Unfortunate, but that is part of hunting sometimes, too. Maybe they died before anything happened? I don't know. Just jumping around trying to help people, right? What could we help them with? Have I done this one? I have done this one. I could help them just for the sake of arguing so many monsters. Yeah, so, you know, like with the... I'm sorry, I got a little bit sidetracked there. But yeah, with the Spider-Man comics, it's an interesting dynamic. But I hope it's not going to be Cletus. I hope it's, like, somebody we least expect, like Ben Reilly. Would make things a little bit better in terms of, like, comics storyline. Because if it's Cletus, then it's just going to be, you know, the same old, right? Alright, let's go. Alright, let's put this on. Put the mantle just for the sake of argument. Okay, cool. Nice. Let's run here. Forgot that we were definitely doing worldwide hunts, so we get like a whole bunch of Japanese players too, which I'd love to see, because Japanese Monster Hunter players are some of the most like cracked Monster Hunter people in this game. Let's move here. I'm stuck. Oh no. Okay, thank you. Okay, perfect. Nice. Let's run here. Can't move. I'll whack the teammate if I can in a minute. Try to see if we can secure the para here. We got the para. Nice. Nice. Alright. Let's reposition here as well. I see you're checking me 1 second because we're in the middle of the hunt. I apologize for that. I don't have a dual monitor, so I have to look over at my phone, and now's not exactly the best time to look right now. But I do see you. I do acknowledge you. I appreciate you just hanging in there a second. Okay, good. Perfect. Nice. Perfect. How has everybody's day been going? What are you doing today on this Friday? If it's Friday for you, because if you're on a different part of the world, it's probably, what, Saturday? Potentially? I mean, for some people it's Saturday already. For me, it's still Friday. Oh no, they carded. Okay, that's alright. We'll do our best to keep everybody in this fight. In this hunt. Okay, let's go. Watch out. Don't get poisoned, Dread. That would be bad. Let's Turn back up the gauge. Are we the only one fighting this thing? Feels like it. Where's the rest of the team? Okay, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. That was a well-timed mount. Actually, because they mounted, that'll give me time to check on chat. I can't get lower than 13 minutes on solo. What weapon are you playing, if you don't mind my asking? Are you trying to go for speedrunning? Or are you trying to... What weapon you play? That's also, like, very important for context. And again, you don't have to necessarily be, like, a super... like, fast clear time type of Monster Hunter, you know? Because unless you're, like, trying to do, like, competitive tournaments for Monster Hunter Wilds, necessarily whatever clear time you get is fine. We were a little too late on that. That's fine. We got this. We got this. That was a well-timed offset there. Good job, teammate. I got hit there. I kind of deserved that. I was overextending. Way too aggro. Heal up. Let's move out of the way there. Would have been perfect if I could get the perfect dodge. Yikes, we got an air power off, but I do have to sharpen this weapon. So I'm going to be doing the least amount of damage. Come on. Good job. Take advantage of that, buddy. Take advantage of that, teammate. Trust. I like the fact that they have the angel wings, but I can't reuse with this particular build. Let's wait on it. Okay, cool. It's whetstone here. No, 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 let's not whetstone there. That'd be unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Let's wait. Reposition. Oh, no. Okay, good. Come on. I really have to sharpen this stuff, so I should probably back away for a bit, let him handle it. I think that one's dead. Is it dead? No, it's not dead yet. I gotta sharpen, though, because we've run for the blade way too much. Come on, you got it. You got it. Trust, teammate. Okay. Reposition here. Okay, get into the dodge. Konbawa! Hello, Konbawa! Konbawa. How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Isn't it technically Ohio, though? Because in Japan, it's actually morning right now. Wouldn't it be? So, it's actually Ohio. How are you? Welcome, welcome to the stream. I've been playing bow from start. I think I'm on 2-139. Alright. Well, what is your bow build, too? What type of build do you have with it? What are you going for? Are you going for full-on attack? Are you going for other things of that nature? There's a lot of context I would need to be able to tell you. 13 minutes with bow and arrow might be that you're not hitting critical weak spots. On top of critical weak spots, you also need to be within critical distance, which is when the screen shakes, because if the screen isn't shaking, then you're basically not really effectively in range to do the damage, so all those things matter. Alright. Got a longsword user here. Let's wait. Okay, good. Can't move. Nice. Perfect. Let's wait on it. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's wait on that. I see chats, it's just... I don't want to mess up on the hunt. I'm sorry. I don't have like a dual monitor at the moment. Dayo? Yes, yes, yes. Ohio? Okay, good. Wait. Wait on this, wait on this, wait on this. Oh, no. I feel like I might have to switch to blast, because I think even if I get the nerve power off, that's not going to matter too much here. I need to reposition myself to an area where I can actually hit this thing. There we go. Perfect. Come on! Yes! Right? No, it's not that. I had celebrated way too soon. Oh, Shimata Baka, nah. Alright, let's do this. Okay. There we go. One down, one down, one down. How's everybody enjoying themselves today? Hopefully you're doing very well. I've been playing bow. I read that one. Can't get lower. What's your build, Carvo? What's your build? What's your build? Inquiring minds want to know. Welcome everybody, by the way, to stream. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Dreadscape Gaming. I am a VTuber. I stream Monday through Fridays, play a wide variety of games. Usually it's anything from like horror games to action RPGs like Monster Hunter Wilds that you see today, as well as I play card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Taking a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel today, though. Okay. Good job. How's everybody? Well, whew. These are probably a little bit easier to take down, and I use the term easier relatively. Para, but I was nowhere near it. How do we get para? Maybe a parabug, right? Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, reposition. Oh, no! Walked right into that hole. No. No, 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 no. Okay, reposition. Reposition. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. We're okay. Don't panic, Dread Knights. Don't panic, don't panic. I'm not panicking. Who's panicking? I'm not panicking. You're the one's panicking. Reposition. Oh, no. I should probably heal. I'm being a little too aggro. I'm caught in the corner. Nobody puts a baby in the corner. Not you, not anyone. We got this. We got this, we got this, we got this. Just trust. Trust the teammates, trust the homies. Trust our friends. Let me switch dual blades and put the blast ones on for now. Just because I don't have time to sharpen. There we go. Mounted. Perfect. Hit it very hard. I will do my best to hit it very hard. Sorry, I don't know the terms English since I'm Korean. Oh. Welcome from Korea. How are you? I'll tell you a fun story. Mama Dread. My mom, Mama Dread, actually spent about 2 years in South Korea with my dad. My dad was actually stationed in South Korea for a time in the military. Mama Dread really loved Korea. Uh-oh. Let's wait on it. Okay, reposition. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Let's heal up. It's okay, it's okay. Don't panic, don't panic. He's panicking. Oh, no. Oh, man. Come on, Cuckoots. Let me talk to chat. Let me talk to chat. I think we can do this, right? Trust, believe, 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 believe. Do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. It was an old Ronald McDonald commercial. Although I will say, for like McDonald's commercials, nothing has better McDonald's commercials than Japan. Anybody remember like some of those Ronald McDonald insanities from Nico Nico Daga? Those were really great. Run, run, roo! Still lives rent free in my mind, 100% of the time. Roll. Okay, cool. Let's wait on this. Oh no. Okay, good. Perfect. I'm gonna get cornered here. Am I poisoned? Looks like I'm poisoned. We should probably dung bomb one of these, but I guess they want to 2v it. That's fine. I'm really in a bad spot here. I gotta be careful. Okay, got the dodge, which is what I needed. Out of stamina now. Let me reposition here. Nice! Man, what I would do is just target one of them. Okay, so they stenched both of them here. Let me read chat. I have a second. Sorry, I don't know the terms in English since I'm Korean. No worries, no worries, no worries, Carve. Rad. Hit it hard. Yes, I will. We got another mount here. Perfect. Wait on that. Wait, wait, wait. Okay. Let's get back here. Don't panic, Dark Knights. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. Bring down the house, literally. Nice, nice, nice. Welcome, welcome, by the way. I'm happy to see international viewers, always. I love to see it, love to see it. I hope wherever you are right now, it's, like, great. Hope your day is treating you well. Hopefully you had a good, yummy breakfast or dinner, depending where it is. I think after this hunt, though, I will be ending for the day because it's getting time for me to go. I actually have to eat some dinner myself and take care of a couple of things. Somebody fainted? Ooh. trying to take this guy out. Hopefully we were successful with this quest. I would be sad if we couldn't do it for them. This is a very difficult quest, too. Not a very easy hunt by any standards. Let's heal up. Probably need to eat a ration here. Oh my goodness, that's bad. I feel like maybe one of the things with this team, too, is it's not a dig on the team itself. We kind of all separated, and we're not, like, hunting the same monster, which is making it a little bit more difficult. Let me do this. I was saving these for a special occasion, but I think we're going to need them here in particular. See if I can eat the ration. Try not to get hit while we're doing this. Very intense quest. Throw the Rockstay mantle up. Okay, good. Wait on that. Alright. Good. Let's reposition here. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Don't panic. We're good. We can get a decent damage rotation here. All that's damage. Still not enough to take him down, right? We'll try rust. It's kind of funny. Oh no! Watch out. Good. Perfect. Shimata. Watch out, watch out. Okay. I wonder what the other team is doing. Like, it's like we're spread off a little bit, right? So it looks like one of our teammates, the long-third user, is taking out one of the Aryan Cucoots. Uh-oh. Rockstay mantle wore off. Reposition this way. Uh-oh. Okay, let me heal with a potion. If we could get the part break, that would be great. Uh-oh. Wait on it, wait on it, wait on it. Roll. Oh, goodness gracious. There's monsters all over the place. I'm trying to get this part for... There we go. If we can get that, maybe we can put him down a bit. Alright. Let me switch the weapon. The Japanese player is not happy. See if I can get the Paragon here. I didn't switch the blade here. Let's wait on it, wait on it. A good amount of damage here. Nice. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. I would have figured this thing would have been dead by now. Okay. Just wait on it. Take that damage. If I can get to that, maybe we can knock him down again. Okay, I got the part break. I was hoping that we were going to get the stagger off of that, but that wasn't to be the case here. Let's wait on this. Uh-oh. And sharpen. Very, very important right now. No, that's bad. Okay. Don't panic, Dreadknights. He's panicking. I'm not the one panicking. You're the one's panicking. If we don't deal enough damage here, though. Right? Looks like it's close to death. Very close. Sorry, I see your message, Carvo. I will answer it in a minute. It's just because we're in the middle of the hunt. It's kind of hard. I have to, like, lock in and focus so that I think our team only got, like, one more cart for this. Come on. Nice. Oh, come on. We need this thing to go down quickly. There we go. Another one's done. I can read the message now. I'm sorry about that. One thing for sure is that I can't get over Monster Hunter. I've been playing other games, but I found myself back to Monster Hunter. Hate myself. No, that's cool. That's cool. That's Gary. That's cool. Monster Hunter is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I started playing Monster Hunter. This is going to kind of date me a little bit. I started playing Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate when it came out on the Nintendo 3DS. And ever since that day, I've never really been able to look back with the franchise. Let me take away the auto thing here because it's trying to get me to move in a direction I don't want to. So we go help the teammate with our hunt. You know, so I've been playing since Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. My favorite is Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I also really enjoy Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Nobody's here, so we'll... Nope, nope, nope. Not fight that one. We'll fight the R1 that they're after. Where's the team? Okay, let's go to the one that the team is actually after. Because we don't want to, you know, divide and conquer here in this one. What are you doing? Go. That way. There we go. You could do it. Is it dead? Okay. Never mind. I guess we're going back to the other one. Ah. So funny, so funny, so funny. So I've been playing, yeah, Monster Hunter for a very long time. Generations Ultimate's like my second favorite. I have played Monster Hunter Tri as well. Tri Ultimate. Underwater combat. How does everybody feel about, like, underwater combat anyway? Because underwater combat, like, is very interesting in the sense that a lot of people, some people love it, some people hate it. I'm kind of, like, a little bit in between when it comes to that. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Nice, 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 nice. Good. Okay, nice dodge. Perfect. Let's reposition ourselves. Let's get some potion up. Oh my goodness. That was bad. Took a big, big hit there. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Don't panic. Who's panicking? Not me. Not Dread. Dread would never panic. Okay. Good job. I almost got scared because I thought that I was actually gonna come down on us entirely here. Please don't break that part. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. If we all stick together here, we should be able to take this monster out relatively easy. I think this will be probably the last hunt that I do for the day. I had fun playing now. I always enjoy Monster Hunter Wilds. It's a fun, interesting experience. Okay, let's go. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So many explosions, right? So many. That's what I get for looking away for a second. Okay. Heal up a little bit. Rocksteady Mantle's not available just yet. That's okay. We don't need the Rocksteady Mantle. Hear noise in background, pardon that. I live in a very noisy city. But from time to time, you can hear emergency service providers pass by. We wish our emergency service providers the very best in whatever emergency that they're responding to. Hopefully it won't be anything too serious. Watch out. Something serious, I might get butt bumped there. Don't want him backing up on me. Heal a couple times. Teammates should be able to. I think he's... No, he's not mounted on it. He's got a zero-sum discharge. Oh, that was bad. He's all over the place. I'm running low on health. Okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Oh, no! No, 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 no. This thing's gotta stay still. It's taking too many off of me. Let's do this. Do this. Okay, good. Set a trap here. Just so we can do, like, a little bit more. Try to keep him off as much as possible. There we go. I think that was worth using the trap there, just kind of keep him in position for long enough. And then I'm going to move out of the way so I don't get hit. Because the thing is, we're running low on health items. Good job. That's a good offset attack. Heal up. Watch out. Come on. My stamina's draining too. Not good. Let's wait on it. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, okay. Dread, don't mold. Don't mold, Dread. I just need... Okay, there we go. We got it. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh no. That was scary. We did it. Alright. Where's my communication so I can say? There we go. Good work. Wonderful. I would love to see it. We were a successful hunt at the end. Always, always love that. This is where I'm going to be calling it, though. I stream only usually for about 2 hours. 5 p.m., 7 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. JST to basically 8 a.m. JST. Those are my hours. I do it Monday through Friday here. If you like what you saw today, definitely consider giving subscribe to the channel, leave a like, do all those things that help with the algorithm. I do not stream on weekends, so I will be back. Oops, had that over here all this time. I should have had it that way. I'll be back on Monday. I'm not sure where I'm playing. I had originally Breath of the Wild, Skyward Sword, originally penciled in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. So most likely, I will be playing something else in place of it. Maybe I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Maybe I'll play something else. But I don't think I'm doing Breath of the Wild. I also next week won't be streaming Wednesday or Thursday because I have jury duty. Next week it's Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Next week, most likely. I'll keep everybody posted depending on that. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for chatting. Thank you to all the new people that were here today. I do greatly appreciate it. And most importantly, I appreciate you. I will see you all on Monday. Till next time, guys. Sayonara.